The steward makes peace with the lay advisor. A few minutes later, the police arrive. The constable listens as the lay advisor explains he has asked for the magistrate's oath and there has been no breach of the peace. The constable has been asked by the lay advisor to honour his oath, which he does. He is now upholding the law of the land and acting as a peace officer. The constable explains the situation to his men and asks them to stand down. However, the sergeant claims that the court belongs to the magistrates, which is untrue. All the officers in yellow are sympathetic to the lay advisor and honouring their duty to uphold the common law. Lay advisor asks for the written order from the magistrates to be produced before he leaves the court. Sergeant agrees and goes to get the order. 20 minutes later, Sergeant returns without a written order. The Sergeant keeps implying that the Law Society will investigate any grievance. The Sergeant returned twice more, without the written order. Mr. Stephen Barry, the legal fiction, the birth certificate, is once again produced in court for and on the record.
For on the record, I tried Stephen Barry from the start of the court. If anybody in this courtroom has identified themselves as Stephen Barry, so Stephen Barry came to the courtroom, former record on the state. Don't you use this man? Would you like me to bring these details in the court? And it's all on. So I'm expecting Stephen Barry to
The clerk asks for those who did not stand to leave or be removed. The constables honour their oaths by not responding to the clerk's orders. We are still waiting for the magistrates to produce a written order. However, time is money, and the council's solicitor, although being paid a small fortune, is getting restless. Her fee has been estimated at around £450. The hearing is to establish liability for £308.
I'm never having Stephen Barry from the court. This is Mr. Stephen Barry here.
Sergeant returns for the last time with no written order. Lay advisor asks once again for a written order. Yes or no would suffice. The sergeant is still in full-on BS mode, as there is no written order. Stephen Barry, the legal fiction, birth certificate is once again produced in court, for and on the record.
For on the record, I placed Stephen Barry in class before.
Once again, those in the public gallery, by remaining seated, deny the corporate court jurisdiction.
Stephen Barry, lay agent Stephen Barry is represented by the legal fiction that is a legal person, sir. Sir, we do not appear to have this on so everybody will now see this member who's entitled to be able to respect the rules. Those members of the public there who are not active, we believe against that court. I'm asking you to leave the court. Sir, may I ask? In fact, I'm asking members of the public who are not standing to leave the court. They are questioners. You may not, you may leave. Is it contempt civil or criminal, sir?
The magistrate then throws in the old contempt of court chestnut, yet they still have no jurisdiction.
The court takes judicial notice that the magistrates have abandoned the court. I am therefore the highest authority in this case, and because the magistrates have abandoned the court, we dismiss the.
As the magistrates have abandoned the court for the third time and have never had jurisdiction, the lay advisor informs the court he is now the highest authority and leads the lay advisors out of the court. The only jurisdiction in the court was therefore common law, and the police constables honoured their oath. Case dismissed under common law.
Oh my word, what a video. No, don't be disgraceful.
The clerk and magistrates failed in all their attempts to get jurisdiction. The legal fiction appeared in court 3 times. The lay advisor remained in control of the court. The magistrates could not make a judgment and threw in the towel. The alleged offences committed by the clerk, solicitors, magistrates and counsel include conspiracy to defraud, fraud, obstruction, perjury, dereliction of duty, deception, treason and wasting police time. Whilst your associates informed me that you were present in court, it is unfortunate that you did not make yourself known to me or the court. Stephen Barry registered his name on arrival at court and was seen by 14 witnesses. Mr. Stephen Barry, legal fiction summonsed, was presented to the court on 3 occasions. This too was seen by 14 witnesses and also by you watching this film. This makes the counsel, solicitors and magistrates' testimony spurious, and if that's not bad enough, the hearing started at 12:30 as the clerk delayed the case for 2.5 hours. But the liability order was signed at 10 AM before the hearing. Yes, before the hearing. Judgment was passed before the case was even heard. Liability order in respect of council tax. Date 21st of January 2010, 1000 hours. Cumbrawn Magistrates Court.